The search now has expanded for two Canadian teenagers suspected in the killings of an American woman, her Australian boyfriend, and a Canadian man. Investigators have been searching for these two teenage suspects since last week. One of them now has his dad speaking out, saying that he does not think his son will survive the manhunt, adding that he believes his son plans to go out in, quote, a blaze of glory.
Basically, he's going to be dead today or tomorrow.
I know that. I would say, rest in peace, Brian.
I want to bring in now Danny Coulson, former FBI Deputy Assistant Director. Danny, good to see you. These young men that they're looking for are 19 and 18 years old. Where is the investigation right now?
Well, I'm sure they're following leads, but these things, Harris, are generally solved by private citizens. The media plays a huge role in these cases, and I've done a lot of manhunts. And by broadcasting the situation with photographs and descriptions, it really raises the awareness of our citizenry. But let me say this is probably the most dangerous thing that we see with our criminal justice system, where desperate individuals are on the run. They've already committed murders. They're looking for a place to hide, a car to hijack, carjack, and generally the contacts. The contact with law enforcement is unexpected on the part of law enforcement. They stumble into them, so then generally a firefight ensues, and they're very, very dangerous situations for the police and for our citizens too.
So I'm reading here that the charges against these two young men have forced a Canada-wide warrants to be issued. Any reason to believe that they would cross the border into the United States?
Likely not. They could, depending on what time they did the crossing, because we have pretty good security on our border, especially with Canada we do. And so there's an alert on the border. I promise you, I do a lot of work in Canada with the law enforcement there. So the chances they came here are pretty remote. But remember, Canada is a vast country with a lot of places to hide. So they don't really need to come here. They can run around up there until we can turn them up.
What sort of thing does this drive? A young American woman, North Carolina she's from, killed in a foreign country. Does our FBI get involved at this point, or is it the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Department that continues to drive the ship on this investigation?
You have to remember that the provincial police and the RCMP, who I work with, are really, really good. They're at the level of our law enforcement. So I don't see there's a need, unless there's some lead in the United States that associate or something may be helpful. But no, the Canadians will do this. These guys are going to get caught. They're tired, they're worn out, they're scared, adrenaline subsides, and they start making mistakes. And we just hope the mistakes doesn't lead to some confrontation or some kidnapping of some private individual. And that's the danger here, is their mindset of being so fearful of apprehension. I know they say they want to go out in a blaze of glory. Most don't. Some do.
Yeah, that real quickly before I let you go, that interview with the dad, you talk about getting out there in the media. I mean, his words, do they play a part in helping capture these guys?
Not really. No, it doesn't. They're going to get caught based on the action of the subjects. But I think
he thinks they're going to get killed.
Well, I think they may. Depending what you've seen, I hope not. What I hope is that some innocent citizen or police officer didn't get killed. That's my concern.
Danny Coulson, thank you for your expertise on this story. We'll continue to follow it. I'm Harris. Here's the Daily Briefing.